Welcome back, everyone. This is probably gonna be a really short stream, because my girlfriend's at a thing right now. I'll probably be in bed by like 8, but I won't be playing for very long. You know what I will do though? I will actually get started by watering my plants here. I wish you could speed up this process though, because it takes forever. It just takes a long time to actually water all these plants. But they do reward you quite handsomely. Oh. Did they reduce the amount of, I don't know. You know what I'll say is that the backgrounds still look great, I will say. Here you go. No, you still need more water? Are you serious? You done? Can I give you fertilizer now? There we go. Just give me the money. Yeah, I mean, I really wish they would have allowed you to buy some stuff. So there's a bunch of achievements. 40 foot alive and planting. I like that one. So there's a whole lot of achievement. So in this episode, we're just going to be playing survival mode. And last episode, I beat like 4 of these. We're just going to continue with the survival roof. These are going to be really quick, I will say. None of these are going to be that hard. I think I'll use a combination of starfruit and melon pulp. Because when you combine the two best attacking plants in the game, you end up with a very, very good combination. I don't think there's anything else we need. Like I said, this will be a pretty short stream. I don't really have a lot of time. I still don't have roof cleaners. That won't really be a problem though. I really don't like the regular survival modes. They're just so boring. Because they don't send any interesting combinations of zombies ever. It's always usually just like screen door zombies or pole vaulters. But by the time they actually show up, your defenses are already so good that like there's no point in using them. Just pointless. I'm actually gonna go ahead and I don't really know what to do here, to be honest. I really need that, actually. I held that quick enough. There we go. You know, this game is really easy, guys. This is survival roof. So nothing too crazy. I'll put a pumpkin on that. Only because I don't have enough time for slow it down a little bit so I can actually recuperate everything. There we go. First wave. Speed it up a little bit here. start putting pumpkins and shit. You see what I mean? Like, they just send like one new zombie, and it doesn't really do anything. It's just not fun. It's just so boring. It's kind of fun to watch your defenses just shred everything, but like at the same time, it's like, what's the point, you know? I want something interesting to happen. So I'll bring ice cream. Combining two of the most powerful attacking plants in this game. Starfruit and melon pulp. What do we get? Probably the best defense in the game. Actually, no, it's not. Arguably, there's better. But, it's still pretty good. That pole vaulter ain't gonna make it. Just keep planting starfruits down. What is this? Like newspaper? That's it? That's all you're gonna send? You're not gonna send anything else? Seriously. Like, this is why it's so lame. It's like, what are they gonna accomplish with newspaper zombies? Coneheads are more of a threat. I mean, I guess it's random every time, so it doesn't matter. But, I mean, at least you can speed through it, you know? And you don't have to wait. Unlike a lot of other... Unlike in the last PvC. Like, I'll give Replanted this. Like, I do think this game is actually pretty good. But at least you don't have to, like, wait through all the slow parts, and you can just skip to, like... It actually gets kind of good. You get to manage everything. Because right now it's just... so easy. It's pitiful. I just dug up a melon pole. Why do I have a habit of doing that? It's like I don't like my plants or something. Yeah. I won't be playing for very long though. Just to reiterate. Because I don't know how long my girlfriend's gonna be at that winter thing. I finished my score a lot faster than I thought it would. This is the third flag, and I've already got my defense set up. They kill him so fast that the horde thing doesn't even play. It's really funny. like what are we doing, dude? That's all you're gonna send? Oh, bruh. I didn't mean to place it there, but... I like having Doom. I'm literally just gonna choose random plants. With that flower pots? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Pick up the money, that's it. easy. But now we actually get onto the hard modes of the survival, which are actually fun. And you know what I'm going to say right now is that there is no reason why they can't have a survival endless for every mode. Why not? Why can't we have survival day endless? Like, what is the limitation to making us only have survival endless? Well, I don't get it. Is it because you can only have one save file for survival? Make it 5. Make it 3. I don't think people are gonna want one on each. Maybe, I don't know. Anyways, survival day hard. Now, it's not much harder, but it's more interesting because they actually send like a larger combination of zombies, and they send harder ones like zombonis, catapults, balloon zombies, gargantuars. Usually gargantuars make an appearance. Sometimes they don't, but usually they do. So we actually have like a sort of interesting little thing going on here. As a matter of fact, I think I'm gonna buy the Gatling P for this, and we'll actually use Gatling P. And I'll set up cactuses because I like seeing them pop balloon zombies. They're not practical, but I like seeing them do their. I like seeing them do their things. So, yes, that's what we're gonna do. It's dumb, but I like it. So don't judge me. Who are you to judge me? Anyways. So it actually gets interesting now, because we're actually going to deal with, we have 10 waves as well instead of just 5. Granted, it's still 5 like times we play, but it's just like there's 2 flags in each, so there's technically more waves, and it does take you more time. So you have to actually think a little bit more about what you're taking in. Most of the time you don't have to. I don't really need that 9th sleep slot right now, so. So my idea is I'll have probably have 2 rows of Gatling Ps, Torchwoods, or maybe 3 rows actually. I bet I could do 3 rows. I bet I could pull off 3 rows. Hold on, do they still fire kind of fast? Yeah, they still fire like a little bit fast. Look, it's dumb to have cactuses. Yes, I'll admit it. But again, I'm just prepping for balloon zombies. Because, like, yes, they're not good for taking out balloon zombies. Blover does everything that cactus does, but better. But I like seeing them rise up and pop the balloons. So, yeah. All right, I don't want to hear it. I'm gonna use cactus if I want to. Okay. Yeah, even though it sucks, and I know that it sucks, because it does less damage. It does the same damage as a pea shooter, but for the same price, or for even more expensive. I don't know. Gatling P looks kind of scuffed. Like, this looks weird. Why does it look like that? You see that? I don't want to complain, but like, it just looks weird, doesn't it? Is that not weird? Three rows of sunflowers is probably all we'll need. I'm gonna pre-plant some stuff like squashes. Don't use a squash on that, please. Okay. I'm gonna do 3 rows. I'm just trying to save as many sunflowers for as long as possible. I doubt, I don't even think I'll be able to get that many Gatling Ps out, but I'm gonna speed things up a bit since we're actually, like, setting up. Why does it keep slowing down? Actually, we're good. We don't need to do anything there. Gatling P should be more than enough to take that out. Even if it looks weird, you can't really mess up Gatling P. Like, it just looks so good. Now, Yeah, they're actually sent like these are still weak ass zombies, but they're sending more of them. Different types at least, right? Okay, so we'll take in Gatling P, repeater, pumpkin, torchwood. I'll actually take split P too. I'll set up a little split P strategy here. I'll show you guys what I'm gonna do. And I guess cherry bomb, squash, jalapeno. Just some instant damage plants. I don't need them. This wave's actually gonna be easier. But yeah, I guess tall nuts too. I don't need them, but why not, right? We'll speed it up a little bit. I'm a little worried if they send in Now here's the thing with this defense. If I do end up having any digger zombies show up, then I probably lose because I don't have anything to attack behind. That's why I have split P here. It looks weird, but I mean it can attack the back line, which is good. Yeah, but they're not sending anything too crazy yet, so I don't think I'll need split P yet. I'll take that, and then we'll take a bunch of instant plants as well. So ice shroom, game shroom, jalapeno, cherry bomb. I'm gonna dig up that split P. I'll need it. Dylan. It's not the Dylan I know, I think. His name is Dan on TikTok. Dan the Dildo Man, that's what they call him. You know, I don't think there's much that can even get through this defense, to be honest. Maybe Gargantuars. They'll take a lot of damage really quickly. That's why I'm going to place pumpkins back here. I changed it again. Oh. It is Dylan. They're not getting through this, man. They're not. Did you shave your head again, Dylan? I saw what Jacob posted. Why would you do that, man? Oh, I got that quickly. Yeah, see, this is actually kind of interesting. I don't even think this is still nothing, but it's interesting at least. Gatling P, repeater, torchwood. Cherry bomb, that, of course this too. I don't need anything else. No balloon zombies yet. I guess luckily, but I kind of set up my cactuses for nothing. So I'm really hoping this last. I hope the last wave is going to. Look at how fast these guys died too. They don't even get to the pumpkins. Damn. God, look at all those pogo zombies. And there they go. I think I'd rather focus on getting the money. They're dropping so much money. No pogo zombies? Alright, last wave. Ooh, okay. Actually, I don't even think I'll need to worry about these guys, but I'm gonna bring a spikeweed just in case. Bring a Gatling Pea, that again, repeater. I might actually need to defend this. So, this is actually gonna be interesting. Maybe. We'll slow it down for this last one a little bit. Just a little bit. I can't even place any more Gatling Peas. The cactuses are finally gonna actually do what they're meant to do. I was right, I probably didn't even need spikeweed. We did it! That was survival day hard. I like survival day hard. That was fun. That was way more fun. The combination of zombies at the end was cool. Alright, survival night hard. This one will be a little more interesting. We actually, I think we're getting a lot of money because we just keep like killing them so fast. So, I think I'm gonna save up for, I'll buy twin sunflower. I don't really know what we're gonna do for this one. I think I might go for a slightly different setup, just to like cover more bases. So we'll go with kind of the same thing again, but maybe this time we'll do cactus, and we'll do like a little strategy of split pea as well. Show you guys what I was thinking. Oh shit, I forgot about the graves. Oh well. That's gonna be a pain to deal with. Actually, can I just restart? There's no harm restarting this. So bring in sunflower, twin sunflower, puff shroom, repeater, gatling pea, pumpkin. That we'll get split peas in the next wave, but I really want to get these graves out of here, so I won't need. Look, I'm just gonna speed it up. I feel like night is probably my least favorite stage out of every one of them. Actually, no. I think going through adventure, we're talking about like adventure mode. Like if we're, as far as going through adventure mode playing is concerned, night isn't my least favorite. That would probably be day. And the reason why I don't like day is because, well, I'm a very experienced player, and day is just boring because every zombie is so easy to deal with. Even like bucketheads, when you only have like cherry bomb to deal with them and chomper, they're still not hard. Night is really easy too, but night has more interesting zombies, like football zombie and dancing zombie. And, you know, the actual concepts of zombies are much better, in my opinion. So, I like night better for those reasons. Even if they're not necessarily... I think day is probably harder than night, just because they only send like one football zombie on 2-6, which is the football zombie's final level. Or, well, the level that introduces other zombies with football zombie. It's just not hard. You know, I've played a mod before that actually increased the difficulty of Plants vs. Zombies quite a bit. And it was fun. It was fun because there was actually a few, for the most part it was still pretty easy, but there was actually a few levels where I had to think like, okay, how do I actually beat this? They actually, like, they made changes too and stuff to like the actual like plants. So like, they changed some of them and how like how they worked, and that made it fun because finding out uses for new plants, or for the plants, like cactus got massively buffed. It does a piercing attack and does much more damage, which is probably what it should have done already in this game. Even then, if you buff cactus that way, I don't even know if it would have been that good. I don't really know what you'd have to do to make cactus worth using. Okay. First wave coming up. I might actually have to worry about that, oh yeah, here he is. So we actually gotta worry about this. I think that should be enough. They are terrifying, but the brute force will stop them. Okay, I've gotta actually start getting repeaters out though, so I can get my Gatling piece done as quick as possible. Alright, now I'm gonna save for that Gatling bee. I really like the plant upgrade system, because it allows some plants that don't really necessarily have much use to be a lot better. Like Fume Shroom goes from one of the, like an okay plant. Fume Shroom's pretty good, but it's only really good in adventure mode, like regular survival levels. But when you upgrade Fume Shroom into Gloom Shroom, it becomes one of the plants you probably use like in survivals. That good. So we'll do two rows of repeaters. And then I'll show you guys what I'm going to do with the rest. With this kind of strategy we're building up, shouldn't really have to worry about anything. see what I mean? Okay, perfect. Got a perfect idea here. So, we'll bring in split pea. We'll bring in twin sunflower, Gatling pea, repeater, magnet shroom, grave buster. We'll bring in ice shroom too, just in case things get hectic, which is probably wrong, but just in case, you know. And what else could we need? I guess this and doom shroom. We're not missing anything, are we? No. No, we're good. We're good. Okay. I won't put that. Oh, I missed torchwood. Shit. It's gonna make everything so much harder to deal with now. I just gotta start putting stuff down. God, the game feels so slow. Feels kind of embarrassing to say that. I feel like I've got a TikTok attention span. Might not be far off from the truth. So my idea is that I'm gonna put the road torchwoods right here, and then I'll have split piece in the front, which will essentially be shooting at the back line. I'm gonna get the Gatling pea down next. But we don't really have. Here's the problem. We don't have any torchwoods right now, so we're gonna have to deal with regular split pea. But this is, I like to use plants that have niche uses like split pea in these scenarios. It shows them at their best. You know, split pea isn't really that good of a plant, but in this scenario, it ain't bad. Even though it's probably easier to just use gloom shrooms. But I actually don't have gloom shrooms too, so I kind of have to use split pea. I'm kind of forced to. Here we go. They're going outside lane hard. Slow it down. What the fuck? But yeah, when you put this torchwood right here, the split pea will fire into the torchwood behind it, so it'll light the peas on fire and do more damage. Ooh, we got a plant. Let's just slow things down a little bit. You know, I feel like split pea would be a lot better if it had its own upgrade that turned it into a Gatling pea that shoots both ways. Now that would actually be crazy good. I think that would actually be, well, that would be a little overpowered. Maybe if it turned it into a Gatling pea that shoots. Well, that's not fair. That's messed up. Why would you do that to my? Okay. Oh, well, there we go. Okay, Gatling piece, twin sunflower, that torchwood. Can't believe I somehow didn't see that still. I genuinely can't tell you why I didn't see it. Hey, wait, I'm missing something, aren't I? I'm missing something. Okay. I'll bring split pea in just in case. Okay, now we really shouldn't have to worry about. They're sending a lot of balloon zombies. We already kind of got our setup. Yeah, no, we're doing pretty good. They're not gonna sound like gargantuars or anything, are they? Oh, perfect. Look, more digger zombies. I gotta be really careful saying that word too. Just do that now. I don't even know. I can't really. I'll be honest with you, I don't really know what to do here. I can't place that on that. I've got to dig up the pumpkin itself and then replace it. There's a the thing that allows you to repair the pumpkin and walnut and whatever by just placing another one on top of it. It's called walnut aid. It doesn't work on garlic. It works on Here they come. The split pea is actually going to deal a little bit more now. See, they're doing so much more damage now that they have the fire. Alright, the last wave. Got Gargantuars. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna bring in I'm putting out all the stops. All the instant kills, I'm bringing them in. And we'll bring a Grave Buster. And we'll bring in Pumpkin and but I guess doesn't really matter necessarily too much if Split Pea still here. I think this will probably be plenty, but I'll bring Mushrooms to stall them out. This event should be more than enough. Take everything out. So we'll just start sending them. I'm gonna just completely ignore the sun. Okay, I can't. I'm sorry. It's hard to ignore it. I'm mainly focused on the money, because I still need it for other upgrades for plants. It's just so satisfying to watch them melt everything. I'm a little worried they're actually going to send Gargantuars now. They probably won't. They'll probably start sending them after the first wave. Uh-oh. Maybe they won't send them until the final wave. They're actually starting to kind of get through. Sort of. Oh, here they come. Oh, I didn't even think about the, Oh, shoot. Well, I guess Split Pea will have to do. Not like it'll be much use. Alright, last wave. The final wave. Oh, the Split Pea! I totally forgot about the Split Peas. Dude, they're actually... Hello? Hi, Celine. I finished all my schoolwork. You actually got me at the perfect time. Sure.